Have you ever heard of a boy called Tommy? Would you like to know the true story of Tommy? Tom. Have I ever told you the true story of Tommy? Thomas Bailey. I said Thomas Bailey is my very first nephew. Well, he always will be. There isn't another one Tom. There's only one Thomas. There's only one Tom. Tom is my nephew. Do you mind? So I'm just trying to get this right. Can you rub that? Can you put that lampshade up to get a bit more light? It's a bit dark. Thank you. Thomas is my nephew. He was born, I think, in 1988. You see, this is the reason I do all this shit. Now, can you a bit more on the other side, please. And Thomas is the reason that I began all this shit. He is. The truth is, in 1988, I think I was born in 1988, a lot of people were dying from AIDS, you see. There was a hell of a lot of people across the world dying from AIDS. I don't suppose you remember AIDS. Do you remember AIDS? Do you remember HIV, AIDS? Yes. And a lot of people were half the world were dying from AIDS. You know, a lot of people were dying from AIDS. Anyway, Thomas was born in 1988. Thomas is my very first nephew. Tommy is my very first nephew. You see, I have 3 brothers and a big sister. I have a big sister, Jackie, who's my thumb. I've probably said this 1,000 times before. And there's James, is my big brother. Jackie was born in 58. Jim was born in 61. Robert was born in 65. Hello. I was born in 66. Hello. And Donald was 1970. Donald was born in 1970, right? Our sister died in 2007. You know, I've told you about this. But I'm just saying, right? James, my oldest brother, who everyone keeps saying I look like Jim. I don't know. I'm about 5 years younger than Jim. I'm about 5 years younger than Jim. Do you remember when I went to school? I remember when I went to school in Hatfield School. First day at Hatfield School. It's a funny thing. First day in Hatfield School. We had to stand in line for something, you know, sort of like to register our names or something in Hatfield School. And some guy came up to me, like I was about 11 years old, I think, when I started Hatfield School. 11 years old. And I was standing in the queue, and this bloke comes up to me and says, "Give me your pocket money, you cunt." I said, "What?" I said, "New boy, give me your pocket money." And my brother, Robert, true story, my brother Robert, he tapped this guy on the shoulder and said, "Excuse me," you know, because some guy was threatening me, trying to get my pocket money, because he was a year older than me, so some guy was trying to threaten me, like, you know, "Give me your pocket money, you little twat." And my brother, Robert, it's his true story, Robert, he tapped this guy on the shoulder and he turned around and says, "Excuse me, that's my brother." That's exactly what happened on my first day of service. On my very, very, very first day of secondary school. Right? My very first school. I was 11 years old, like, you know. And some guy tried to get me pocket money. That's one of the older boys. Tried to get me to give me my pocket money, right? And my brother Robert, who's a year older than me, like, you know, a year above me, like, he tapped this guy on the shoulders and a bloke goes down and says, "What?" says, that's my brother. He says, oh, sorry, Rob. Oh, I didn't know it was your brother, Rob. I never had any trouble. I'd never, ever had any fucking violence at school. Trouble at school. I broke someone's arm once. I nearly broke someone's arm once. Gavin. I nearly broke his arm once because he started pestering me and someone gets me annoyed. I broke the arm, yeah. I nearly broke his arm. I had it behind his back and I said, look, you stop fucking being an arsehole or you fucking, I'm going to break it. Do you remember that in biology? Kevin, do you remember in biology? You were sort of trying to pick on me, like, and I got you in an arm lock. And I said, if you ever fucking come near me, I'm going to break your arm again. You know, I had his arm behind his back. That was funny. I remember biology as well. I have a complete memory, man. But I remember that first day at school, you know, some guys tried picking on me. And my brother walked up behind and tapped on the shoulder and said, that's my brother. And Robert said, look, you put one finger on my brother and I'll fucking kill you. Me and Robert always fight. Oh, we've been fighting since we were born, Robert. Me and Robert have always been fighting. Do you know Robert has never, ever, ever lifted a fist against me? Ever. Robert never lifted a fist against me. Has never lifted a fist against me. Ever. We wrestled when we were kids. Because there's 1 year... Because there's 1 year between us, right? There's only 1 year between us.